I know you're probably struggling right now with your identity. You're struggling a bit with your sense of self. You feel stuck between two cultures, not really enough of this or too much of that. You're not really sure where you fit in. But I'm here to tell you that that is normal. That kids can be mean, adults can be too, and as much as we would like to, we can't always change their perspectives or the way in which they see us. So, I know that you're going to want to change the way that you look, to try and make yourself more Australian. At some stage, you're even going to ask your parents if you can change your last name from Hung. But I'm so glad that you had the kind of parents that didn't take offense to that, but rather took it as a pivotal moment to help you reconnect with a side of yourself that needed a little bit extra fostering. I'm so happy to tell you that one day you're going to learn how to shut those voices out and get to a place where how anyone else sees you is irrelevant to your self-worth. You are going to be so proud of your cultural background and really embrace every aspect of you. And I can't wait for you to get there, because once you do, it's going to change your life. Identity is going to be a big one for you growing up. And it's not that surprising. You grew up in an area where there weren't many people that looked like you, or your brother, or your dad. When you turned on the TV or flipped through a magazine, you probably didn't see someone like you staring back. But the landscape will start to change, representation will grow, and you better believe it when I tell you that you play a part in that. Don't freak out, but you know how you used to look up to the likes of Jennifer Hawkins or Jacinta Franklin, and you thought they were the epitome of what it was to be Australian? Well, you're also going to become that for young girls like yourself. Yes, you go on to represent Australia at Miss Universe. Wild, I know. Becoming Miss Australia is going to make a huge impact on your life. It's going to be the first real time that you personally see a shift in the way Asian Australians are viewed in society. But I don't want you to think that you needed to be publicly validated in order to validate yourself. You had already accepted yourself 100% before Miss Universe, and you put yourself out there because you knew how helpful it could have been for you growing up to see someone like you in the public eye. And trust me, seeing people of Asian descent across Australia celebrate your win as Miss Australia as a community win, that is what makes the whole thing so incredible. But like all things in life, not everything goes as smoothly as you would like it to. You are going to learn invaluable life lessons on the importance of really listening to others, understanding how words can have an impact on how and when you should use your voice to speak up, and how to take accountability for actions. It's going to be uncomfortable, but it's not about you, and it's going to give you the chance to be better and learn. That brings me to my next bit of advice for you. But looking after your mental health is going to be just as important, if not more, than looking after your physical health. Now, I don't want to scare you, but you will feel low at times. You'll experience anxiousness, fear, and heartache. Those are emotions that I wish I could spare you from, but then I would be stopping you from becoming the person you see here today. In preparing to talk to you, I went through some of your old journal entries. Now, there's a lot about boys in there. That's okay. That all works itself out eventually, and I don't want to spoil it for you, but you will meet the person who becomes your biggest advocate and best friend. I'm more interested in talking to you about some of the other things you wrote down. You wrote, I'm not in a good place at the moment. I'm not very happy with myself and have been a little worked up lately with my friends and family. On top of that, I'm not happy with my weight and have so much acne on my skin and it keeps scarring. It goes on, but you get the gist. You are going to be so amazed at how well you learn to navigate your emotions and confidence, and finally learn that beauty isn't based on what you're seeing from the outside. The kind of beauty that we're striving for comes from within. And the sooner that you realize that, the better you're going to feel. Your confidence and love from yourself will have nothing to do with the exterior. So how do we get to that place? I know you find it annoying, but keep writing your diary. It is such an amazing tool for you to get all your emotions out or even just vent. The best part is that you get to look at it when you're older and see just how far you've come. What else? Exercise. Exercise is going to be something that you love to do rather than something you feel like you have to do. Don't spend too much time worrying about how long you work out for, how often you work out, or how many calories you're burning when you're working out. Instead, treat exercise as a way to get the body moving, release some tension, and clear the head. Keep dancing. It doesn't need to be as intense as it was when you did ballet, but some days you're just going to blast some 80s pop music and dance around the house in your bra and undies, and that's fine. Tennis and golf, they're going to become some of your favorite things to do with your friends and your partner. So keep up those lessons. And I hate to tell you this, but you're not going to have the best knees when you grow up, so Pilates and swimming will become your new best friends. Stop believing that your weight determines your worth. It will take too much of your emotional energy, and you'll miss out on just enjoying life sometimes. Instead, treat food as something to be enjoyed, not restricted. Nothing is off limits, just all good things in moderation. I know that you feel self-conscious at times, and you tend to compare yourself to others. My advice would be to limit that. Don't try to be someone that you're not. Remember, everyone is on their own journey, so focus on yours. You also need to go a little easier on yourself. But I wanted to let you know that your family are beyond proud of everything you have achieved. And I'm really proud of the person that you've become. You have amazing friends, a wonderful partner, and a job that allows you to be creative, dynamic, and feel fulfilled. And 2 of the best dogs going around, so what more could you want? You are going to go on so many amazing adventures and meet so many amazing people and try your hand at so many different things. Your list of hobbies and occupations are extensive, but it just means that you get to enjoy so many wonderful experiences. My final piece of advice to you, take every opportunity that comes your way. Don't be shy or let your inner voice tell you that you can't do something, because you will be amazed at what you can really do if you just go for it. It will be scary and you will feel completely out of your comfort zone, but every time you try something new, you're going to gain so much. Anyway, I know that this may be a lot to take in right now, but with some lived experience, I think these tips might come in handy. Miss you, love you, and see you soon.